Now, among the new accusers are two women who allege assaults occurred in California between 1995 and 1999. Another accuser claims Wiley began interacting with her when she was 13 years old. Wow. After visiting her middle school in Buffalo, New York during his time with the Buffalo Bills, she alleges that he initiated contact, gave her his email, and developed a relationship with her and her family, including offering gifts and invitations to his home. According to her statement, Wiley continued the relationship over several years. So she's like 20 years old. On her 18th birthday, he flew her to Dallas, where he was playing for the Dallas Cowboys, and coerced her into sex. Now, she described the incident as grape and claimed that she had been groomed over time. Now, a separate accuser, identified as a former ESPN production assistant, alleges that Wiley assaulted her in a hotel room in 2009 after inviting her under the pretense of a work meeting. In a statement, she claims that Wiley emerged naked and physically overpowered her, leaving her fearful for her life. And she says that she repeatedly asked him to stop. Now, two additional accusers allege incidents in the late 1990s, including one who says that she was attacked in a Culver City apartment, and another who claims that she was raped in a hotel while attending the University of Southern California. The latter states that she reported the alleged assaults to the Los Angeles Police Department, though no charges were filed at that time. The newly filed allegations are tied to an ongoing effort by one of the original plaintiffs, identified as Jane Doe, to convert her lawsuit into a class action. Her initial complaint, filed in 2023, alleges that Wiley raped her in his Columbia dorm room in November 1994 after inviting her to study. She claims the university officials discouraged her from going to the police and instead handled the matter internally. That's crazy. Student athlete, all of that, handled it internally. Nasty work. All allegedly, but still nasty work. Two other former Columbia students have also filed lawsuits alleging rape in dorm rooms in 1994. One claims that she was told that Wiley would be suspended, while another alleges that when she reported the incident, the university official delayed action, citing Wiley's upcoming football game. Oh my God, that's nasty work. First of all, they said he was going to be suspended. Then another one delayed the action, saying that he has an upcoming football game and we need him for the university. That's nasty work. So I can understand why Columbia University is also a part of the class action lawsuit. Attorney Laura Gentile, who represents multiple accusers, alleges that in the court filings that Columbia was aware of multiple complaints but failed to take meaningful disciplinary action. According to the filings, Wiley was placed on academic probation rather than formally disciplined for misconduct, and was allowed to complete his semester remotely. By promoting, protecting, and elevating an actual predator, Gentile wrote, the university enabled further harm, a claim that Columbia has contested in its legal response. Now, Wiley has consistently denied all allegations. In a prior court filing, his attorney stated that he denies that he committed any of wrongdoings alleged and disputes that any plaintiffs were harmed. And the filings also challenges whether the claims can be pursued as a class action. Columbia has stated in a legal filing that any alleged action by Wiley were beyond the university's control. This is nasty. After all these years, and after y'all kept it on the hush hush, mum's the word, Columbia stated that in a legal filing that any alleged actions by Wiley were beyond the university's control. Are you serious? When y'all keeping him there for games allegedly and all of that. This is all alleged, but this is just crazy that Columbia University would respond with that. That's crazy. A hearing to determine whether the case will proceed as a class action is scheduled for May the 12th, and a ruling is expected in the weeks that follows, man. This is nasty. This is nasty. This is nasty work, fam, for Marcellus Wiley. It seemed like it got a pattern here going on, but you know, everything is alleged. You know, everybody got their day in court to figure out what he did, but It just seems like it's a major negligence on part of the university. It's crazy. You know what I mean? This went on for so long. I would like to see if I can find, I'm gonna try to Google and see if I can find the university's actual statement, man. Let's see if we could find that. Let's see if we can. Salute to everybody. Make sure y'all dropping a like. This is nasty work. 4th of July, you arrested. You know what I mean? Time when you think you'd be spending time with your family, enjoying your kids, enjoying those types of things. You arrested and held without bond. Okay. And it's tied to so many other things. And it seems that there's a long list of accusations, a laundry list actually of accusations against Marcellus Wiley. We know that Marcellus Wiley is a figure that speaks out against a lot of different things. Some people will make this a conspiracy thing. He speaks out, you know, a lot of times, you have your sports figures or people that you like in entertainment or just people you like in real life. And sometimes you never want to believe that a person can be a predator, a person can be a person that's grooming, a person can be a person that's graping or any of those things, no matter the color of a person. Sometimes you just see a person in the light that you do see them. And it's just hard for you to try to, kind of see a person like that. But this is nasty work, though. I know that. University response to let's see if we can find something. No, they say Columbia University has not publicly commented on the specific allegations or expanded litigation involving former NFL player Marcellus Wiley. The university does not typically discuss active pending litigation involving past students, though class action filings and previous individual lawsuits do name the school as a defendant in this case. Okay, so expanded allegations. 4 new women have came forward, like I told you, with the actual allegation, joining 3 other accusers who previously filed lawsuits. Not a class action push. The multiple accusers are seeking that class action suit against him and the university. Claims against the university is that the lawsuit alleges that the university administrators knew about multiple grape claims against Wiley in the 1990s. The complaint claims that the school was dismissive. Hold up, can y'all see this? Yeah, it's crazy. The school was dismissive of the victims and protected Wiley to preserve his college athletic eligibility and NFL prospects. Nasty work. Okay, cool. So Marcellus Wiley's response, and another response. Marcellus Wiley has consistently and strongly denied all allegations of sexual assault. In a lengthy video posted to his YouTube channel addressing the initial claims, he dismissed the lawsuits are baseless and suggested that the accusers were motivated by prospects of financial payouts. And he has indicated that he plans to aggressively fight the claims and has highlighted that he has faced no criminal charges. But now they have not released any information on exactly what happened with the domestic battery charge that he is held without